What up? Let's talk. Let's talk about how all these so-called content creators are scrambling right now. Scrambling like Michael Vick. And it's a damn shame. And I ain't talking about the people who online that are not content creators or they not banking on this for their bottom line. You know, you know what I'm saying, those group of people who are excluded from this conversation. You know, one of them be the Godfather, EA Ski. You know what I'm saying? He's not a YouTube content creator. So let's just go ahead and put that disclaimer. He definitely ain't in the category. It's a couple of other people, but I won't go through no names or nothing like that. They not included in this conversation. But there are some people out there that they bank on this for their bottom line. They bank on this. It seems like they bank on this to be their all to be all. And that's the sad part about it for me, because I don't bank on this to be my bottom line. I don't bank on this to be my all to be all. This is just advertisement for what I do. If you really do music and you really make songs, then this YouTube space won't be hard for you. You don't have to go back and forth with somebody. And the whole thing is to not go back and forth. But every now and then, you know, I have to create a space for me to be able to talk, for me to be able to, you know what I'm saying, express myself. And this is what you're tuning into right now, Mad Max. If you over here on the channel, like and subscribe. It'll be more dialect, more talking. But we'll be talking more about, you know, solutions instead of all this complaining, because everybody online complaining with no solutions. And then they hit you with the infomercial. Oh, go buy my latest tutorial. Or they'll say, oh, go buy this or go buy that. It's like, but you ain't selling records though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't selling records, or you advertising for another company, which is cool. But I just get upset when I go in the comment sections of some people, and I don't say much. I just keep it on the technology. I keep it on the situation. I really keep it on the scenario. That's the scenario. I keep it on the music. If we talking about music industry stuff, then I keep it on a little bit of music industry stuff. I keep it on there. I don't name call. I'm not trying to insult nobody. I'm not even trying to say you wrong. I'm just speaking my point and speaking my part about it. I'm speaking my opinion about it. And if you mad about it, then you just gonna have to be mad about it, because at the end of the day, it's time to sell some records. And if y'all still out there listening to these content creators and you look at what they really do, and they haven't produced for anybody, they don't produce for anybody, they don't got no latest projects out, or they haven't sold physical copy records, then why would you listen to them? You might as well listen to the greats. You might as well listen to the For Reals of the world. You might as well listen to the Teddy Rileys of the world. You might as well listen to those people. Why you gonna continue to listen to people who haven't sold records? And I ain't talking about people who you go to their page and you listen to them and they you know what I'm saying, they on there and they got one plaque behind them, and that one plaque, you know what I'm saying, that's a song that was maybe published maybe 10, 15 years ago. It's cool that you got that plaque, but what are you doing going forth? You know what I'm saying? The great people that's on here and is not complaining and giving solutions, you know what I'm saying? You know, I hate to say it, you know, like a EA Ski giving solutions out, he ain't complaining. He not complaining. He might be identifying things that you need to watch for, you need to change, but he ain't sitting on here complaining because he got solutions for it. Anytime you speak to him, he got solutions. But it's a bunch of other people on here, and they on here and they just online, and to be honest, they just on here complaining just to complain. And I don't get it. It's like you on here complaining about, you don't complain about streaming, but you scared to sell records. You on here complaining about producers not getting paid, but you scared to sell records. You scared to put your own money up for a project, produce your own artist, and sell the records. You scared. You scared to grab, you know what I'm saying, the tiger by the throat and had a game on lock. You scared. You know what I'm saying? So when I comment on certain things, I think I intimidate certain people because I come from a standpoint of like what's real. It's like what the hell are we doing? Are we on here just trying to get streaming? Are y'all just trying to be content creators and stream? Or y'all really trying to connect with fans? Because I'm really trying to connect with fans. I want fans to have a real album experience. Not know, oh, I just streamed your latest single, or I just streamed your song. You know what I'm saying? Because your label paid for it and they just boosted it up for you to get played. But next year, I ain't even going to know who you are. But I bought this person's record and I still listen to them because I got a physical copy of their record and I experienced that album anytime I pull it out and I play it for friends. And I only can play it from this record. I can't stream the shit because it ain't on streaming services. That's the future. That's grabbing the tiger by the neck and being like, the game is mine. You know what I'm saying? Until you are not scared to do that, I don't want to hear anybody on here complain. That goes for any of you guys. Because all y'all sound like y'all are complaining because y'all ain't never sold no records. All y'all just been content creators over this time. Y'all ain't been real producers of music. Y'all have been beat makers and y'all make a little, you know what I'm saying, y'all make a beat or whatever. Y'all sell some beats or y'all rap over some beats or whatever yourself because you're doing your own production. But you've never taken an artist that can sing and taken it from beginning to end and sold records. If you haven't done that, then you're not the person I'm going to listen to. Because you can't show me how to get it from the beginning to the fans' hands in the right medium, in the right form. Streaming is not dying, but it's the radio. Why the hell would you give the radio unlimited access to print your album? That's basically what you giving them. That's basically what you giving them. And you think the bootleg... I'd rather battle with the people who bootlegging my album versus deal with people who are just streaming my album for, well, I wouldn't even say fractions of a penny because I don't even know what fraction you can come up with 0.0003 of a cents. Like, what fraction you gonna come up with? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that ratio, if you knew that ratio, you would probably lose your mind. So, no, like, yeah, you basically need to know that you need to sell records and ain't no way around it. And you can argue with yourself till you blue in the face, but until you stop being scared and just admit it that physics still exists and you need to sell an experience, you need to sell records. That's how you physically know that you have a fan. If somebody physically buys your album because you have shown them just a peek of your album and they really like it, then that's your fan. That's your person you want to connect with. You know they're going to take you serious. They'll buy the album. They'll play it. They friends won't have it. That's cool. That's perfectly fine. Guess what? They can go buy it too and it can sell out. But if they friend don't have it, the luxury is my friend has it. I experience that album when I'm there. And if I like what they're playing because they played that experience, then I'm going to go buy it. We killed that whole piece of the fan experience. We kill it. And you wonder why people don't show up to shows. They don't even appreciate your album because it's being printed unlimitless. It's being bootleg direct. Like, why would you even like think that is a viable, you know what I'm saying, mean to have your bottom line based on? Like, why would you do that? And like, I don't understand why people come on here and they think that they can like think that just because they got like a bunch of subscribers that they like the all to be all. Like, if I comment on your shit and I'm speaking facts, I'm speaking facts. You can say whatever you want to say, but if I'm speaking facts, I'm speaking facts. Time to sell some records. You can get mad. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can pout if you want to. I don't give a damn. It's time to sell some records. Like, ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. Movies still sell movie tickets. So you big dog, you can't sell movie tickets if you say like, hey, I'm in the movie industry The idea is to sell the tickets to the cinema, not to give it away for free on streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's not. Even if they struck you a check, you still giving them unlimited access to print. And people don't respect the print anymore. Printing an album and actually being pressured to print it, because whatever you print, when they pull it out of the package and they put it down, and it ain't that experience, they not gonna buy from you no more. So the pressure is on you. So it's easy to put something out on the streaming service and just stream that shit, and it be frivolous to everybody, and everybody's like, it's okay, it's cool. But when the album is kept and you gotta buy, you gotta pay for it, it's a difference. It's a different experience. It's a totally different game you playing as far as music. Now you making real albums. You're not making playlists. I think people that make albums for a streaming service, they were making playlists. When you making an album that you're gonna print, that you like, they're gonna listen to this whole thing, and they're gonna have to look at this album cover, and they're gonna have to listen to this shit, and they're gonna have to listen all the way through, because it's vinyl. They ain't gonna be like, okay, I'm looking at the title list, but at the same time, I don't know what the title list is until the hook comes up. Oh, it's this song. Oh, okay, this is the next song. Oh, the next song is coming up. But if you experiencing it, it has to keep you. It has to be good, because it's a continuum until you get to the B-side. And if you doing a 2-disc, you got double the pressure on you to create an experience. You got to create one half of an experience here and the other half of experience over here. So it's even more pressure to even do that. So that's what I'm saying. People don't know, like, when albums were done back then, like, people were serious about what they printed. You know what I'm saying? Because you only got 4 to 5 per side. You know, you lucky if you got 5 if you doing long, like, form, you know what I'm saying, sets of compositions. So if you got 4 on one side, you were lucky. So all these people out here that's like scared to sell records, or scared every time I say time to sell some records, they like, I don't know if my stuff gonna sell. I don't know. Well, then this game ain't for you. You might as well just go ahead and quit. You might as well just go ahead and give it up. This game ain't for you. You've already lost. I'm sorry. Just my take on it. Whatever. Peace.